Jake, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. We just reached 500 subscribers, 600 subscribers, and to thank you guys, I'm going to be doing a sort of giving back to the community thing. So today's video is going to be a comprehensive guide to how I make my videos to help any other creators out there, or if you're not a creator, hopefully this will just give you a behind the scenes look of how I run things. But if you're new around here, I do a weekly comedy talk show type thing. I choose from a variety of life topics, but pretty much every video is just me standing here talking about something. But my videos weren't always like this. Even though it seems short, I've had this YouTube channel and have been making videos for almost 2 years now. So let's just take a quick flashback down memory lane.
Because all boys
Pretend you didn't see that. So before you actually start to create a video, you have to have an idea for the video, which I find to usually be the hardest part. I mean, standing up here just talking and having a sort of general outline for what I'm going to say, I think anybody can do that, but coming up with the actual creative ideas for the videos, that's something that I'm still not completely sure that I have down. It's that difficult. And the video ideas that you come up with are going to be unique to every creator and what type of channel you're going for. Like, a beauty channel and a gaming channel are not gonna make the same type of videos. Me personally, I just try and find some topic, usually relating to daily life, but not always, that I can make a video and talk about and have it be entertaining and hopefully funny. Although it may sound vague, I try to stick to a couple main themes. Technology parodies, ranting sort of nonsense videos, holiday videos, challenges, basically all the things that I have organized in my playlists. And in addition to that, I sort of mentally subdivide my content into 4 different categories: evergreen, trending, series, and creative content. And I try to get a good balance between those because if you have too much of one specific type, your videos are a lot less interesting and diverse, and people don't really want to see the same type of video every week. And like I said earlier, I write down all of my video ideas and the general outline of what I'm going to say for every video on the Notes app. Okay, after Christmas, I sort of turned my basement into a studio, which you can see a little bit of here. I got a green screen and I keep calling it a professional lighting kit. It's literally 2 box lights. So my setup is extremely simple, but also extremely effective. Okay, so the camcorder that I'm actually recording right now with is a JVC brand 1080p camcorder with a 32GB SD card. That size of SD card is supposed to hold like 3 hours of footage, but it doesn't any time ever. One of the pluses of this camera is that because it's a camcorder, it's extremely tiny and portable, unlike most cameras that are being made now. But like I said, it has a terrible battery life. Probably max 30 minutes on one battery pack, which is why you get extras. I also have access to a 4K camera, which is probably better in every single sense than this camera, except that it's a little less portable. And you're probably wondering, why don't I use the 4K camera instead? Well, I'm pretty lazy and I don't want to learn the 4K stuff, and I don't really need a 4K camera. 1080p with a green screen and professional lighting is working just fine for me. The tripod that this is standing on is a Manfrotto brand. Is that Italian? Manfrotto. And I have an external microphone right here, which I forgot to put on before this video. It's a Rode brand external microphone, and I really need to use this because there's mild echoing in the basement because my basement like stretches a little this way and a little behind the camera. but I swear every time I forget to put this on, including now. Well, I have this and I should be using this, but I'm not. So now that you have your idea and your entire setup is finally ready, it's time to record. That was exhausting. Time to edit. Now, there are 3 main editing programs that most big YouTubers use: Adobe Premiere Pro, Sony Vegas, and Final Cut Pro X, which is, right here demonstrated on this laptop, what I use. And it is also used by the ever so famous vlogger Casey Neistat. So if you're not going to take my word for it, there's a 6 to 7 million subscriber YouTuber out there using the exact same thing that I am. However, it is going right now for I think somewhere around a couple $100, which is why I also suggest another great alternative, iMovie, which happens to be free, and it has most of the features that Final Cut Pro over here has. Because depending on your channel type, not everybody even needs a professional editing program. If you have a gaming YouTube channel, your editing is probably relatively basic. I just got an email. And there are many unique editing styles, so you basically just have to find whatever fits best for your style. But in the meantime, here's a little video that I created. Hi, I'm Jake, and today I'm going to teach you a few editing tips. Now, background music is extremely important in your videos, so make sure that it's in the background and not distracting. Now, special effects can add a unique touch to your video. All you have to do is add a couple special effects and then suddenly your entire video just changes. Now, I create all my thumbnails at a place called canva.com. It's a free program, free to sign up, and they're not sponsoring this. I'm actually saying this because I genuinely use them and I like their product. Their thumbnail making program isn't just a thumbnail making program. You can make pretty much anything that you would need to edit a picture for, but YouTube thumbnail is one of their preset things. They have free photos, saturation, brightness, contrast editing. They have text, shapes, preset filters. But as with anything, it's not exactly a perfect program. You can't import your own fonts because they have a Canva for Work thing that you need to sign up for and pay a monthly or yearly membership. But don't tell Canva, but I found a way to work around it, which is also how I made part of my intro. You can download the font to your computer, put it in Pages or a Word document depending on which Mac or Windows you have. Take a screenshot of that text. There are a lot of websites where you can remove the black background to just transparent background. And then finally you take the picture of the text with the transparent background and you import it as a photo back into Canva. And then you basically have the text taking a few extra steps but without actually paying any money. Canva, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. And then finally, once everything is finished, it's time to upload. I use a really nifty feature in Final Cut Pro where you can directly export your project to YouTube from Final Cut Pro. And that's really useful because you cut out that whole extra step where you have to export your video as a file to your desktop or something and then re-upload that, which would basically take twice the time also. And I keep all of my exported backup videos and my video projects on a 1 terabyte hard drive. And now you're pretty much in the home stretch. All you have to do is write a little description, tags, end screen, if you use one of those of course. And that's pretty much a video done. And that, my friends, is how to make a YouTube video. Feel free to share your video making tips in the comments section. Now, I'm gonna go practice what I preach and use some of the tips I just gave you to finish editing and uploading this video. I'll see you all next week.